morning or day, uh, looking at a crystal and an essential oil. So I have already put on my beautiful roller blend, which has bergamot and wild orange and peppermint in it, and it's just beautiful. It just smells divine. I have my crystal here, the Bloodstone, which I'll show you all a bit later. Hi, Jennifer. We're chasing each other around too. CG, you're bouncing around lives too. Ah, yes. Yeah, I've been bouncing around a few today, so yeah. Isn't it funny? And it's a bit wet and miserable here today. We've had such amazing autumn weather. See my beautiful candle lit. So we've got our water, our fire, our wind, and our crystals for the earth. Yeah. And you're trying to make tea. What tea are you going to make, CG? I thought about bringing a tea in today, but I decided to stick with water. Hi, Shalini. So lovely to see you. Thank you so much for signing up for my letter of news. That was brilliant. Yes, it did. And I have this beautiful, Jennifer, I have this beautiful diary that my husband gave me for Christmas. It's called the Moon Goddess Diary. And today she was talking about autumn and all that sort of thing, because we're obviously in the southern hemisphere. Hi, Maribel. And so it said that what I got from what she was saying was that the rain needed to come to feed the earth and all that sort of thing. And then it also said that it was a time for me to spend listening to its powerful song. And I thought that was just divine. So I've been watching it raining. The wind's died down a bit now, but watching it raining and trying to hear that beautiful song that it's singing to me. So yeah, yes, Sky needed to cry today. Oh, I like that. Like that. That's a lovely sounding blend, CG. Beautiful. I have a rosemary one with rosemary, ginger, lemon balm, I think. I have it every morning, so I've forgotten what's in it. I've been doing it for ages. Although I did mix it up. I tell lies. I did mix it up fairly recently and started putting rosemary in it as a tribute and honour to my sister-in-law who died very suddenly a month or so ago. So it's been beautiful having that in the morning and in a remembrance of her. It's been very, very lovely. The candle, Shalini, is white sage and white tea. It's a beautiful, beautiful candle. I just love it, and it smells absolutely divine. It is beautiful. It's nearly finished too, this one, so I might have to try and find it again. Beautiful, Shalini. Yes, yes. It is. Sage is lovely, and I love white tea. I use white tea in my blends a reasonable amount as well, which is really, really cool. So yeah, I have sage burning and incense quite a lot, and cleansing the house. My husband brought home, when he came home from in Australia, he brought home some jasmine incense sticks, and had one of those going the other day. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it was really, really lovely. Well, hello for you, everybody coming and joining in. I'm Joanne. Just take a moment to settle and arrive. Yeah, it's a continual thing, isn't it, CG? It's a continual thing with the comments. I've had to do that a few times. Not today, actually, but the other day when I was on. So before we begin today, let's just, instead of jumping straight in like I often do, let's just take a gentle we breath together. And just inhale slowly. And just a lovely, nice, quiet breath together. Nice and slow. And then exhale beautifully and slow again. Just let all that outside busyness in the world just go poof, disappear. And so this week, as you would have seen in the hi Andrea, lovely to see you, is about Bloodstone and Clary Sage. And there's something about these two that just feel quite real, you know, not fluffy. Sometimes the crystals and essential oils can feel a little bit fluffy. They still give me so much joy, but each one has its own beautiful energy, and this one is very, very real. You know, it's lovely. It's not far away. It's grounded. It's steady. It's powerful. It is beautiful. And I know I say that for all of them, but it truly is. And Bloodstone, I feel like, carries that deep, ancient strength of the earth. You know, it's it's almost like being through time, through pressure. I mean, that's how a lot of crystals are created, through change. Excuse me, having many repetitions of lunch. But it's still here. It's still beautiful. It's still, you know, steady and strong to provide us beautiful energies. Hello, Karen. Welcome. Hello. Then you have Clary Sage, which it's that gentle voice, you know, that friend that has that lovely, quiet, gentle voice, and that comes in sort of when everything is going a bit quiet, and it's that gentle voice that says, "Come on, you can do it." It's there, ready for you, you know. And what I really love about these two and working with them together is that they definitely don't overwhelm you. They don't rush you. They don't push you into big dramatic shifts. They just work nice and quietly together. They bring you back into your body, back into your breath, and back into the place that where your own knowing lives, you know. So as we move through today and look at the more technical sides of them as well, there's when you start working with these two, it's not a massive big breakthrough. I've worked with Bloodstone for probably about 4 years since I've been going through all my issues, and it is that beautiful quiet comfort. It hasn't healed me, wish it would, but it's that beautiful quiet comfort that just sits with you. It can also feel very deep. When I meditate with it, I go a lot deeper than I do with other crystals. And, you know, it's just, so just let yourself arrive today. Let yourself just land, and we shall start. Hi, Jen. Lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. Now, you give yourself a face mash over Clary. Oh, beautiful. Yes, beautifully grounding, calming. Yeah, absolutely. I love that. I love that. Have you been to my face yoga, Shalini? Excuse me looking so yellow. It's my yellow lights because it's a bit darker out here today. I thought I need some light on. Wonderful. All right, Bloodstone. This is Bloodstone. Ah, fabulous. Yes. Do try. This is Bloodstone. I'll get it a bit closer so you can see its little hi Alicia. All its little wee bits. You can see a bit of red in it. It's a bit hard with my light on up here. You can probably see it a bit more if I put it down with the yeah, it's lovely. Whereas this one is a lot browner. I'll show you because it's easy to get off and on. It has a lot browner, goldy, browny reddy in it in this one. So yeah, which is lovely. So it's always carried the energy of courage. That was one of the reasons I got it. Bloodstone, Alicia, Bloodstone. Oh, get my hair out of it. It is really good for endurance, for sacred meditations, anything sacred rituals and anything like that. It's that crystal that says that, okay, you've been through things, but, and okay, maybe you're still there. And that matters too. And it will just keep holding your hand as you're going through things. And it's fabulous. In ancient times, it was believed to hold the power of life itself. Warriors carried it. Healers worked with it. And it was often used as a talisman for strength in the face of challenge. And that's when I first got mine, when I first had my knee surgery. But it's not just physical strength either. It's emotional strength. It is spiritual strength. It's that kind of that keeps you going when things are feeling heavy. And it walks along your journey. So it doesn't erase your story. It honors your strength that it takes to be on your path and through your journey. And it is, yeah, it's just so beautiful. So the different varieties of it, there is Bloodstone is a variety. I thought I had a little one, but it wasn't. So this one is a bigger one to carry. Bloodstone is a variety of chalcedony. And it usually appears like this one, that deep earthy green with the red flecks that are through it. And some pieces are darker. And some are much more brighter and vivid with the red. Some are like this, which are more browny red. And this one has a lot of red sort of flecks through it. And it's like carrying a piece of almost the earth's heartbeat when you hold on to one of these. It's like it's got it inside it. It's just so fabulous. It is a 6.5 to a 7 on the Mo scale, which means it is strong and durable. It's a fabulous everyday companion. If this one was smaller, I'd be carrying it everywhere. I have quite a few crystals in my handbag, so it's, you know, I've got to switch them out occasionally because it gets a wee bit heavy. But this one's a bit big to pop in there. I keep this one beside my chair where I sit at night time to watch TV or read or whatever, and I have that sitting on my legs to help calm and, you know, give them that strength that I need them to have. So it's always sitting there. It is, as I said, it's a form of chalcedony, which is silicon dioxide. So it has iron oxide in it, which is what gives it has those red flecks in it. Where's a part that's got a lot of red flecks in it? It's a bit hard to see the red flecks in this one. Probably the light won't show it so well with the overhead lights on. Yes, Kelly. Hi, Kelly. It is. It is just a beautiful, beautiful crystal. I just love it. And I love this pyramid shaped one. And it just sits on your body so beautifully. You know, you just put it anywhere on your body and it just stays there if you're, lying down or anything like that. Or as I said, sitting, and I have it on my legs. And it just sits there. Others roll off when you move a little bit, but this one just sits beautifully. And it's that iron connection that is part of why it's so associated with vitality and life force energy. And that's where that energy comes from, and from those iron inclusions in it. Emotionally, Bloodstone is like that friend who doesn't want to fix everything. They just want to sit with you. They don't have to. Vitality, yeah. So energetic, and a love of life, and yeah. That's all right. Keep asking. I don't mind questions. It helps support resilience during hard times. Another reason why it's precious to me. Emotional grounding, releasing any overwhelm that comes through your day. It is fabulous for rebuilding your inner strength, not just your physical strength. It is very, very powerful. And when someone feels exhausted or worn down or emotionally stretched, Bloodstone will, as I said, like that friend, it will just sit with you, and it's there, it's helping you get through. Brilliant. I love that, Jen. Yes, yep, I've got it. This is my necklace of it. Yeah, and it's fabulous on your body. Really, really beautiful. It is a purifier, like for physical healing. I've got that note here in a minute, Jen. I will tell you. I can't remember. It must be the root chakra because it's very grounding. But it's on my next page, I think, of my notes. Physically, this is another reason why I have it beside me, because it's fabulous with blood circulation and detoxification and strengthening our immune system as well. And so energetically, it is very much about supporting the body's natural strength and endurance. It's not a quick fix crystal. It's just a slow, steady, strengthening one. It's beautiful. Bloodstone is deeply grounding, but it also is protective. So it helps you stay grounded during spiritual work. Endurance. Yeah, endurance. Yeah, it helps you keep moving, keep having that ability to last the distance. Yeah. Um, it's definitely connected to the earth energy, so I'm certain it's for the root chakra, and it builds that spiritual endurance as well. And that sort of feeling in your body where you feel safe. If you're holding it or wearing it, you just start feeling like, okay, everything's going to be all right now. And it's beautiful for those who feel ungrounded, who feel disconnected, who feel energetically drained. Bloodstone just keeps your feet on the earth, while your spirit does the wandering. It keeps you grounded. So yes, it is the root chakra and the heart chakra, because it has that emotional healing to it, and that compassion to it. So it connects with both of those. The root, as I thought I had written down, because of the groundedness of it, the safety, the survival of it, and that's from the root chakra. And then the heart chakra for that compassion, for that emotional healing. And that's what makes it so special, because it connects to survival and it connects to love, which is beautiful. It's like strength and softness, mixed in one. It's just lovely. Its element is fire, and earth. So the fire is that life force, that vitality. The earth is that stability, that grounding. It's connected to Aries in the astrological signs. Pisces, yes, and Scorpio. So Aries is the courage part of it. Pisces is the emotional part of it, and Scorpio is the transformational resilience part of it. It works slowly. It's like a steady pulse, a beautiful steady pulse of strength. It helps stabilize energy, ground emotional overwhelm, strengthen our auras too. It's wonderful for that. And if you wanted to use, there's quite a few crystals I've said. Oh, excuse me for this. I was going to sneeze. You can hold a bloodstone, and in the mornings just sweep your aura when you get out of bed. So you just put your arms up and then just sweep it down with holding the crystal. So that is a beautiful way, a very quick way of just strengthening and clearing your aura. It's fabulous after burnout, after emotional upheaval, intense periods of growth, and it doesn't want to rush you back to being normal. It just helps you to continue to be on that beautiful path and build stronger, more grounded way for you. It is beautiful in rituals, and if any of you know me, I love rituals. I'm probably the ritual queen. So you can do rituals for strength, for protection, for grounding, and for endurance. So you can hold your bloodstone in your hand, place the other hand over your heart. So hold it in your left hand, place your right hand over your heart, and just sit there. Just sit there for a moment. No words, just breathe. Close your eyes, and then sometimes the most powerful things it offers is just presence. So just sit there and see what comes through. It's just that simple. If you want to use it to provide its beautiful energy into liquids because of its iron content, it's definitely not in water or anything like that. I wouldn't even put it in blends and things for your body and face because of the iron content. But place it by your cup or by your blends. If I make a blend, I'll place a crystal beside it. When I'm making the blend, I choose which crystal depending on what I want out of that blend, and it just sits there. And you never use a blend. You've got to let it settle for about 24 hours and leave the crystal there beside it, and it will draw that energy into the blend. It's beautiful. I sat with Seba di Giuseppe this morning, and while he was playing his absolutely amazing calming music, I made a mala. So I sat there and made a mala, another mala, and And that beautiful energy, it's like the crystals, that beautiful energy through the music has made this mala even more beautiful. So use things like that. Put it by your cup if you're making a cup of tea. And you can pair it with some beautiful grounding herbs like nettle, ginger, rosemary, peppermint, any of those sorts of grounding type herbs. And they create beautiful strengthening and grounding teas. And just let the herbs nourish your body with the energy that it's got from the crystal, and the crystal helps steady your spirit too when you're drinking the tea. Ah, Kelly, you shall be asleep, but I'm so glad you're here with me. You can cleanse this one in water, but don't soak it. Other ways you can do it. It's 3:30 in the afternoon on Thursday here, Kelly. Yeah. So yes, you can use water, but you can use incense. You can use just a nice soft cloth and that. But definitely, this is fine to rinse off and cleanse in water. Yes, I'm in your future. I'm ahead of every single one of you. It's amazing for a little old country like ours. It does like cleansing regularly. Some crystals are fine to leave for months sometimes without cleansing them, but bloodstone loves to be cleansed regularly, so at least once a week with bloodstone. And even more, as soon as you've finished any emotional work with it, cleanse it. And any energetic work, cleanse it, because bloodstone feels very deep. It works very deeply. So you need to cleanse it. Yes, for you it is 9:25 on Wednesday. So yes, I am way in your future. Way in your future. Down here in good old New Zealand. You can notice when you're using this crystal that emotions will start surfacing. But hey, that's the wonderful part of its grounding nature, and just let them bubble up. Let those tears flow. Tears are just beautiful sacred water, so let them flow. And bloodstone reminds us that strength, when we have strength, it's not about trying to push hard through. It's more about staying grounded, staying present in this moment, and trusting that you can carry yourself through whatever life brings, and bloodstone will help you along the way. So, do we have any questions? That is bloodstone. Fabulous. You're looking it up now. Adding to your to-buy list. Is it CG? Jerry, who's often here, I haven't seen his bubble go crust. He sends me pictures of his crystals all the time. And they're amazing. I just love seeing them. So you're most welcome to send them to me. And he's got an amazing collection. It is fabulous. Ah, beautiful. I love that. Yes, bloodstone makes. Hi, Howard. I thought I saw your bubble there. Lovely to see you. It is beautiful. So, and wear it. Wear it. It is fabulous to wear bloodstone. It is just really, really lovely. Oh dear. Maybe I have to get one for you and send it over. Yeah, I didn't have too much. That was the Aura Light 23 one. The upmarket one. where does it come from a shop point of view, or where does it come from its earth point of view? Oh, brilliant, Shalini, brilliant. You're making your shopping list too, Howard. I love that. I've got a whole thing at the back about where bloodstone comes from, because I can never remember things. Let me just have a look. So bloodstone is from Brazil or Australia. So if you're in Australia, you have a great place to get it from, and in parts of Africa. So I'll talk more about their source, the two of them together, a bit later. But definitely find, if you haven't got a good crystal shop that you've been to, like Shalini, if it's her first lot, and Howard, if you haven't got many, go to a store. I do buy a lot of mine online, but I have worked out the more reputable businesses here. You want to make sure. Awesome. Go to one then and just feel it. You'll feel it. Like, I've been to some and I'm like, okay, and I'll just walk out again, because it just does not have that beautiful vibe that you should get from crystals. And then once you're in a shop and you feel safe and okay in that shop, pick them up, hold them, walk around, and then put that one down, pick another one up, hold it, walk around, and then you do that with a few of them, and then you'll know which ones are calling to you and saying, this is this is what you need to have in your collection. But I have several places here in New Zealand that over the years I've been buying them, that I know that where the origins are, and that they are very ethical minded, and that, so yeah, you've got to be careful, because like everything, there's shysters out there, isn't there? So and you don't want to end up with something plastic, or something that has been coloured, dyed. Some crystals are dyed, and that's a whole different story. But yeah, all glass, yeah. Yes, I have a lot of crystals that are circular, or the palm stones, like these. I have a lot of the total spheres or the palm stones. This one's a moonstone palm stone. I like having something I can hold in my palm, and with ease, so that you can just hold it, you can go about your business, but you know that that's there supporting you. So usually, Yaima, hello. Lovely to see you. All these beautiful teachers here. Look them up. Yaima, CG. Who else was here? You can usually feel it. They are cold. Normally, if it's a fake one, it won't be. It will have a warmth about it. As soon as you pick them up, they're cold. And if you're attuned, like I'm sure Yaima is, if you're a much more attuned person, as soon as you pick it up, it starts talking to you. You can feel it talking to you. If it's fake, it won't. So yeah. But definitely it will feel cooler. And often won't even warm up in your hand. Some will, this is true, but when you first pick it up, it will feel cooler. Yeah. Pleasure. But yes, let you feel the vibration. If you're that sort of person, you'll feel the vibration of them. They're just lovely. See, I can feel the different vibration in this moonstone to this bloodstone. So yes, yeah. Yes, CG. Yeah. See, I've got two sitting in my bra. I have a moonstone and an aventurine sitting in my bra. And I don't even know they're there, but they're there. They're giving me that energy throughout the day. And they'll stay there. I'll use those ones for a while, and then I'll find some other little wee ones that I'll stick there. I have them in my purse. I have them, I've told you, I have them in my fridge. I have them all over the house. I have them in the car for safety when we're driving. Yes, so that they're always there beside me. They're beautiful. Yes, yes, Jen. They just they're there, and you know they're there, but they don't bother you. You don't feel like I mean, they're only little ones, but they're brilliant. The energy that they contain are fabulous. I always used to just have one, but now I'm working on two different energies to get me through the day. So yeah, but for you men, in your pocket, put them in your pocket, absolutely in your trouser pocket. Walk around with a crystal in your trouser pocket. I remember I had one, I'd taken them out of my bra when I was going overseas and I was going through the scanner thing at the airport, but I'd forgotten about the one in my pocket. And they were like, what's that in there? And I pull it out, it's a crystal. So they were like, okay, just hold it for a minute. So yeah, you've got to be a wee bit careful sometimes, but hey, it's just a crystal. So yes, absolutely, CG, absolutely. I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. I have a beautiful rose quartz. I think I've showed it to you. It's out by my chair at the moment. A rose quartz eye mask. Oh, my eyes just love that. So, they're designed to work on all parts of our body. Absolutely. Beautifully. And that's why I love them. That's why I love them. Yes, yes, CG. I just saw that about the cool and all that sort of thing. Yes, definitely. Why do you have rocks? Oh, the customs guy, the airport guy. Yes, yeah, yeah. It's like, oh goodness, it's just a crystal. It's just a crystal. It won't hurt anyone. Yeah, I thought you were on today, CG too, but you've been on quite early for me in the last few too. So I've missed you. Missed you. All right, Clary Sage, beautiful, beautiful essential oil. I love it. It's different to sage. It's been it is known as the oil of vision, intuition, and inner truth. Uh, it removes that noise, that you can hear on your own, and it's fabulous for that. So that's why it's good for sleeping too. Like Jen maybe said, I'm not sure, but yeah, fabulous for sleeping and help while you're sleeping will help. Oh, Shalini said, yes, you will help that intuition be able to come forward even better because it clears all that inner chatter and inner noise going on. So, oh, a Joy Jam. I haven't seen that. Has it gone live? Has it gone into the notifications and that? I'll have to look that up. Yep, I will check it. I might have already said yes to it, unless it's in the middle of the night. She's very sacred, is Clary Sage. Very sacred. She's like that, where this is your close friend that just sits and listens. She is your, what is she? She's your wise old woman, your your grandmother, your whatever. and she's just sitting there and saying that, you know, you don't have to overthink things. Just be like me. Just sit here. Just and know that you already know. So okay, I will check it out. I will check it out, CG. Hi, Angela. Um, Historically, Clary Sage was even called Clear Eye. Because it was believed to help people see more clearly, not just spiritually, but also physically. That energy about it still lingers, and it's a beautiful, beautiful healing essential oil. It is mostly known as Clary Sage, and I've got it here in my notes. It's Salvia sclaria. Salvia sclaria is its botanical name. And it is the clary sage is the one that's used in aromatherapy the most. But it is often confused with ordinary sage, which is Salvia officinalis, and that is much more sharper, much more medicinal, and it's very energetically different. So clary sage is much more softer, more floral, more feminine in feel, and you know, it's just a magical, much more magical than ordinary sage. It has a very unique scent, and if you wear it and blend it into a scent, it will make people stop and think, "What's that smell?" And they will love it because it's quite softly herbal and very slightly floral. It's a little wee musky, gently sweet, and it almost has a beautiful warm sort of tea like depth to it. It's not sharp like peppermint, and it's not heavy like clove that we had last week. It just sits somewhere in between. It's like the middle of the road type thing. It smells like a beautiful deep breath of fresh air, but not fresh. Yeah, like peppermint is really fresh air, but the clary sage is just clear air, I would say, rather than fresh air. Yeah. Yes, it is. I had never heard of it before until someone told me about it, and told me about it from mostly from a blood circulation point of view. And so that's when I got this one to wear, so that I had it by me. And then I got this one later after my surgery to sit on my knee to keep everything circulating better. So yeah, it's very, very different. And I love that. See, this, as I said, this one is more browny red, and this is green with the inflections in it, which it's lovely how it comes in those slightly different different colors and that. Yeah. No, Angela, not at all. Not at all. You got to get the important questions out first. I love that. Ah, patchwork. Okay, very cool. What shape is it, Jen? What shape is it? Clary sage is incredible. Roundish. Ooh, lovely. Ooh, I'd like to see it. You have to send it to me. It helps when all your emotions are feeling really tangled up. You know, you just want to cry for everything, sort of thing. And clary sage is good for that. It supports that beautifully. So use it in your diffuser and all that. and put it in your body oils or in a roller like this. Fabulous. That might be actually my next one. Yeah, good. Patchwork. I like that. It helps release the overwhelm. It helps with anxiety. It can balance mood swings as well. So especially for women in that time of life where you get a lot of mood swings, keep clary sage close by. It is especially beautiful when you're feeling a bit unsure about something. Just sit and meditate with clary sage burning in your diffuser or on a piece of cotton wool sitting beside you. When you're second guessing yourself, when you get caught in your own head, and that, that little monkey on this side says this and this one says that, and it's like, and maybe you were very intuitive and you feel like you're disconnected from it, then get into clary sage. And clary sage listens and helps sort what's going on in the head. It's lovely. Physically, it is wonderful for the hormonal balance. That's why I said in that time of life when you're having those mood swings, and that, beautiful for that. Beautiful for menstrual support if you're not in that time of life. Beautiful for stress release, for relaxation, for nervous system resetting or supporting. It is very calming, especially energetically. It is very, very calming. And it just relaxes the body and then helps relax the mind as well, which is wonderful. It is like a veil lifter. It deepens your intuition. It enhances your inner vision. It connects to higher guidance, to your higher beings, your spirit guides, and all that. It is fabulous for meditation. A lot of essential oils are. They are beautiful for that. For journaling, definitely for intuitive work, and for dream work. And again, use it when you're going to sleep. It will be amazing to see what comes out in the dreams when you do that. It doesn't take you somewhere else, obviously. It just helps your intuition guide you to something that you need to hear. So it is connected to the third eye, obviously, because of the intuition. The crown chakra for that higher guidance, and for the sacral chakra because of that emotional flow and creativity. It's fabulous for creativity. So it creates a beautiful flow between feeling, knowing, and understanding. So you just have that lovely flow going through there. It is connected to air. The element is air and water, because you have that emotion side of it, and you have that thought side of it with the air. It is connected to the moon. Fabulous for that intuition and those cycles, and that sort of thing with the moon. And Venus for its beautiful receptivity and softness. It's connected to Pisces again, like the bloodstone, and to Cancer and to Libra. And energetically, it helps clear that mist sometimes that you have in your mind and spirit. It just helps with that mental fog, and it restores that inner balance, and beautifully helps with mental clutter when everything's going on up there and you can't make sense of one thing of it, and unsure of your next step. So if it doesn't give you the answer, but it helps you hear clearly when that answer arrives. Clary Sage is perfect for rituals. As I say, I love my rituals. Beautiful for intuitive rituals. Beautiful for emotional release, decision making. So it is perfectly alright to put a drop onto your hands that is not in a carrier oil, but check your skin. I know I can put a lot of neat, as I say, neat oils on my hands and I'm fine, but do check. But it is fine to put one drop on there and rub your hands gently and then just put them over your face and just smell it. Take a slow deep breath in and maybe ask yourself, what do I need to see clearly? What are you ready to see clearly? And then just sit with it and just let it come, watch it come. And I'd love to see if you try that and hear if you've found any answers. All these are just beautiful, simple 30-second type things which work beautifully. It's not for internal use. Most essential oils aren't. Some are, which are fine. I have some in. I have a essential oil magnesium blend, and I have an essential oil blend that I use here for my asthma as well. So some are, but a lot aren't. But you could work with sage leaf, the culinary sage, and cook with it and get that similar energy into your food. And it connects beautifully with chamomile and lemon balm and rose. So I think chamomile, you had chamomile, lemon balm and something else, and rose, didn't you? Lemon balm and rose and rosemary in your tea blend, didn't you, CG? So just place the crystal nearby you and just let that tea soothe you. So yeah. No, I don't think I do have that one up there, but I can put it up there, Jen. I will do that. Write myself a note because I will forget. Asthma. It's really lovely. I really, and you only need a few drops. Can't even spell asthma blend. And I'll put it on my link tree. You know where my link tree is, eh, Jen? And that's where I put all these blends here. So, yeah. I meant to do it this morning and I completely forgot. Got waylaid with making mala and, and doing other things. And I had it ready to load for these blends today, but I will do it soon. Ah, yes, I can believe that. Absolutely. I remember a few years ago, maybe 6 or so years ago now, Australia was having huge fires, and the red smoke, that red aura that comes with the massive bushfires that they were having came over us, over the ocean to us in Auckland, and my asthma just went nuts. And we weren't even that close to it. Absolutely amazing. So yes, I understand that. Yeah. Ah, Jen, not good. Yeah. When we were traveling in Canada, we were going through. Where were we going through? Can't even think now, but they had a lot of bushfires on there, and one part had. We didn't go to Alberta, but one part had. It was like snow falling, but it was the fire, and again my asthma just went nuts. We went out, had dinner, went back to the hotel, and that was it until the bus left the next day. Yeah. How did we get onto that? Oh, about the asthma. That's right. Oh, I love that, CG. I love that. That's awesome. I'm so glad that I've got you doing that. That is brilliant. That just makes it more meaningful for what I'm doing with all of you here today. And I just love hearing things like that. Makes you think that you can keep doing this. Yeah. Ah, oh, it's awful, isn't it? Unla. Ooh, I can't get my tongue around that one. Oh, thank you, CG. Thank you. As are you, my darling. As are you. So yes, tea. Yes, I went to Banff. Yes, that might have been where the ash was coming down because the as we got further through the different towns, we got closer to the fire. So yeah, yeah. I loved Banff though. Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you. You'll have to spell it out so I can get the idea. Um, oh, you live in Toronto. Oh, lovely. I never went there either. I would love to go there too. Yes. I loved Canada. I loved Canada. A clary sage. Annie, 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 anyway. But there's a la on the end. Annie Weiler. Oh dear. I will get it. I will get it. I'm sure I will get it. They are, aren't they? They actually remind me of us New Zealanders. So, which I felt at home there. It was lovely. Uh, Even though it is gentle, clary sage is gentle, it still needs respect, like all essential oils. So, hi, Caro. Lovely to see you. Welcome. Even though I said put a drop on your skin and I said be careful, you can, if you find that irritates it, then put it in a carrier oil and you can do the same thing then and rub it in and you should be fine then. Avoid using it in pregnancy because because it's deeply relaxing. Don't massage it all over your body or diffuse it or anything like that just before you're going to go driving. So just be a little careful. And don't use it with alcohol too. And you need to be very careful. Not all essential oils are like that, but with clary sage, yes, because clary sage will intensify the effects of the alcohol. No, I haven't. I've been to. Yes, Caro. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, absolutely. No, I've been to Seattle. That's the only one I've been to. I think. I think. Yes, I think so. Yeah. Yes, so that's clary sage. So um, now we'll look at how we work with the two of them together. Two of them together. And so is if you work with Caro, if you work with the bloodstone, the crystal that we've been talking about, and the clary sage, you've got a double whammy happening with support during menstruation. So yeah. All right, to bloodstone and clary sage together. When you bring these two together, it is like the old school reunion. It's your body, your intuition, that maybe have been slightly out of sync, and suddenly they sit down together and they go, huh, there you are. Haven't seen you in a while. So, no good, Caro. No good at all. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm out of that. I really feel for you though. Um, the bloodstone is very, let's ground you, let's steady you, let's bring you back into yourself. And then the clary sage is about sitting there with you, listening to you, and just letting you know that you've got someone beside you. Um, and that's the magic of these two. I love magic. And that's the magic of these two combined together. Because sometimes we try to access the intuition, but we're not grounded. Sometimes we are grounded, but we're not. We forget to listen. And so the two of them together, these two together, say, do it. Let's do both, and we'll do it properly. So, yes, well, we did a we did that near the beginning, but let's just do a recap for you. So, bloodstone is it's a chalcedony. And it is the red brown like this, or the more greener with red flecks in it like this. It's a strong crystal, so you can, it's a 6.5 to 7 on the Mohs scale, so you can put it underwater, you can carry it around, you can use it, you can wear it. When you're going to wear a crystal, it needs to be at least 6.5 plus to wear it. And it's beautiful, isn't it? And it's all about emotional strength, spiritual strength. It is a blood circulator. It is fabulous for blood health, a detoxificator, and strengthens the immune system as well, Anla. So, and yes, so back to the two of them together. Ask me anything else you want to ask. I'm more than happy to answer it. When you sit with Bloodstone and Clary Sage, you often notice a shift. So your body might relax, your breath might deepen, your mind will quiet, and then something lovely and subtle might happen. Won't be loud and it won't be dramatic. It's just, you'll hear the whispers. You'll hear those intuitive thoughts. And the bloodstone holds you steady, and the clary sage then helps you hear what your steadiness has been trying to say. Oh, Caro, I'm sorry you're not asleep. But I'm so glad that it is what you needed to hear too. Yes, absolutely. Go and find it. It is a absolutely beautiful crystal, beautiful crystal. And Caro, I will stick blends that you can use with it up on my link tree. So go to my about page on my profile and go down and you'll find my link tree. I have all the other blends from all the other lives there too. But I will put these up just straight after this and get them up there so you can try different blends and using them with the clary sage and the bloodstone together. So, and the different blends I've got. So I've got a beautiful diffuser blend, which has clary sage, lavender, and frankincense in it. That one is a beautiful one to calm you. It's beautiful for emotional support. It's beautiful for journaling, for meditation. It's beautiful just for a quiet evening in to have that beautiful scent relaxing you and calming you. So, my pleasure, Caro. Awesome, awesome. I love that. Then I have a intuitive blend. So that's clary sage, bergamot, and cedarwood. Excuse me. And that is when you're breathing that one in, just hold the bloodstone while breathing it in, and then feel totally grounded, totally anchored into your body. So yeah. And then I have an anointing oil, and anointing oils are beautiful. I have my anointing oil here, which I use quite a lot. This is one of the very first ones we did. This is amethyst and sunstone in this one, and it's still good. Or you can put an anointing blend into a roller like this, which I put on just before we started. So you've got a little roller ball on that like that, and you've got the essential oils in there with a carrier oil in, and then you just roll them on all your nice pulse points and smell divine. So those anointing ones can either go in a bottle or go in something like that. And that is that will have the carrier oil in them. Jojoba is beautiful when you're going to be using it on your skin, and a little bit of sweet almond oil to go with it. And then clary sage and lavender and frankincense in that roller ball. Oh, beautiful. And then place the bloodstone beside it, because you want to leave these blends to settle for 24 hours. Place the bloodstone beside it, leave it overnight, and let that energy from the bloodstone go into that blend. And then just apply it to your wrists. You can put it on your temples. You can put it behind your neck. Put it on your heart space. Beautiful. Then I have a face oil blend as well. So in that one, it's got rosehip oil, jojoba, clary sage, lavender, and geranium. And then again, put the bloodstone beside it. Most times, because I'm in New Zealand, it's hard to say where you'd get them from over there, but you should be able to find definitely an online essential oil business near you or close to you. You just need to read a bit about them, make sure that they choose their oils ethically, and that they're pure. And so we have one here called Pure Nature, which has beautifully pure, ethically sourced essential oils. And I use them all the time here. But yes, most times, I mean, you do find them in some shops, but most times they are online. Especially here, we don't have any shops here that are totally dedicated to essential oils. You might find them in big stores, but often they're not ethically sourced, and they're not pure. So yeah, what do I recommend for starting out? Yes, they are very good doTERRA, and it is only online. For me, they are very expensive though. But maybe not for you. So yeah, but that's a very good brand. So yes, if you want to try a brand, then definitely try them. And I do know that they are sourced ethically and they're beautifully pure. Lovely. And what do I recommend as ones to start with, Anya? Anila? Then there's a lip balm. You can make a lip balm as well. So you need beeswax. You can get little beeswax chippy type things, which make it easier to melt. Sweet almond oil and shea butter. And then you drop clary sage and sweet orange, and then let the bloodstone sit beside it. So yeah, and that one's just a little softer than the clove one we made last week. This one's more nurturing, more calming, more heart-led. Ah, is that true? I always thought, I used to buy them years ago, and they said they were, so that they are. Yeah, yeah. I thought they were. Yeah. Oh, cool, Cara. I like that. Yeah, yeah. If you're a consultant, you definitely are the best client. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I would, I would. I mean, ask Caro because she works for them. But if you want your own more biased um, opinion, I would research them more. Then, yeah, and I would research them for myself, not because my naturopath said that. I would, yeah, yeah. They do on their website. I think they have a very good blurb about themselves and their oils, but it's been years since I bought them because they just got too expensive here, far too expensive. Yeah. Uh, Lip balm, hydrosol sprays. They are beautiful to have to spray around your room. So I would, for this one, I've got rose hydrosol. Then you put distilled water in it. Then clary sage, lavender, and then a little bit of witch hazel too. Then again, keep the bloodstone beside it while it's blending, while it's settling, and then mist around your aura, mist around your spaces that you work in most, and before journaling or meditation and all that sort of thing. So yeah. Hi, Shuchi. Yes, your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you've had an amazing day and been spoilt rotten. I love that. Happy birthday. A lovely tea that you could make, which I'll put up there as well, is chamomile, lemon balm, rose, and a little wee touch of peppermint. And then place your bloodstone beside the cup while it's brewing. And that becomes, when you do that, that becomes let's just sit here with myself and just be in the now. Yeah. Ah, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. And you make my day when you send me all those beautiful messages too. I love it. I love it. So, and other ways that you can work with them is, as I said, use the two of them, journaling, use them when you're using oracle cards or tarot cards. When you just want a nice, quiet evening in, or when you're processing emotions. And one of my favorite rituals is holding the bloodstone, inhaling the clary sage, and then just ask yourself, what am I already feeling that maybe I've been ignoring? And then just listen. No judgment, just listen. So, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and a lot of essential oils are um, very rare and very highly processed. Well, a lot of amount of processing or getting out of the tree or the plant and that changes their cost as well too. And it's a lot more processes to get them beautiful. Yeah, fabulous. Thanks for putting that there, Caro. Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, I get that. Yeah, Caro. Yeah. Or another way you could place Bloodstone at your heart space, diffuse Clary Sage, and just lie there for a few minutes. Or sit with your feet up for a few minutes. And just don't worry about the things that need to be done. Just sit there. You don't need to do anything. And that pairing is beautiful when you just want to step into stillness. So, yeah, simple little things, little wee tiny rituals. Beautiful. And what I love about these two is they don't overwhelm me with massive big revelations. I'm all about whispers. So these two work quietly, they whisper quietly, they're gentle, they're steady, and together they will often bring me a beautiful new whisper, which is just lovely. I love that. And sometimes that was already there, but I wasn't hearing it clearly. And these two together make a beautiful combination so that you can hear clearly. It's lovely. So they let us know that that clarity isn't something outside of us. It's something that rises naturally, but it rises naturally when we feel safe enough to listen. So, and Clary Sage and Bloodstone are good, will put you in that situation where you feel safe enough to listen. So, let me have a little bit of water. The origins and the ancient roots of these two. So, Bloodstone. It always feels like it belongs to the earth in its rawest, most honest form, and it's most commonly found in India. That's its most well-known source in India, but also in Brazil, Australia, and parts of Africa. And so when you think about that, it makes sense why it feels the way it does, because these lands are deep and ancient, have ancient geological stories, places where the earth has shifted and formed and endured, and that's what Bloodstone carries. It's in medieval times, it was something called heliotrope. And there was a belief that the red markings in it, this one has a lot more red markings in it, the red markings in it came from drops of sacred blood falling onto green earth. And now whether you take that literally or symbolically, that feeling is still there. It's life force, it's endurance, it's something sacred within the struggle. And so Bloodstone just feels like it's been through things, like we all go through things. It's been through things and it's come out stronger on the other side. And some people think it's not a pretty crystal. I love it. But it's not fluffy and airy fairy, and it's not one of the prettiest probably, but it is definitely a beautiful real crystal. It's fabulous. Now Clary Sage, where she grows is in the Mediterranean regions, southern Europe, France, Italy. So beautiful, warm, sun-soaked lands where herbs grow beautifully thick, and everything feels a little bit slower, maybe a little bit more intentional, maybe. And historically, she was very much a healer's plant. She was used by herbalists, by midwives, by wise women for eye health, and that's why I mentioned before it's called often was called clear eyes. Used for calming the nervous system, supporting emotional and hormonal balances. And so there's something beautiful about Clary Sage that just feels like it carries the energy of those old ancient herbal gardens, those apothecaries. The kind I mean, you can picture it. The beautiful stone paths, warm air, bees humming, herbs growing wild, but purposefully. So she's not a she's just an essential oil that says sit down and breathe and we'll figure it all out together. So she feels like wisdom. Oh, sorry. Wisdom. Let's just stop that. Wisdom that that's been passed down quietly, not loudly, but it's beautiful there. Yeah. Excuse me a minute. Paul, Jason just tried to ring me, so if you want to ring him and tell him I'm busy. Sorry about that. That was my son trying to ring me. So, yes, so they are beautiful, beautiful crystals together. And when you bring the two origins together, it's quite beautiful. You've got that bloodstone with the deep earth. You've got that clary sage with that sunlit herbal garden. Bloodstone in its ancient lands, and one comes from deep of the earth and the other from the sun-warmed surface of it. So beautiful. And that's why they work together beautifully and energetically. And one roots you, grounds you into the earth, the other lifts the veil just enough for you to see clearly from where you stand. So, yeah. Oh, beautiful, Caro. Have a wonderful sleep and sweet dreams, and I love to hear how you sleep with your bloodstone and your clary sage in mind. Wonderful. Hi, Amanda. Lovely to see you. So, bloodstone is deep in the earth. It's forming slowly over time. It's holding that strength. It is endurance, and then above it is the sunlight that's growing the clary sage. And this clary sage is soaking up the warmth and the wisdom, and then you bring them two together, and it's like working with both layers of the earth at once. That deep strength and that gentle knowing. So yeah, there's something really comforting about working with these two. And it's existed for a long time. It's very ancient, and yeah, it's just a beautiful combination together. Really is a beautiful combination. Any questions? Otherwise, we will take clary sage and bloodstone on a beautiful meditative journey. If you're all ready for that. I know Maribel's always up for that if she's still here. This is Karma High. This is my bloodstone. So this is the more greeny one, and my necklace is the more browny reddy one. Yeah. So I'll show you the bottom. It's easier to see it's hard to see the red flecks in this one, but it does have a few, whereas this one is much more browny reddy than the other one. But you'll only get them in these sort of two shades, pretty much. Yeah. Ah, beautiful, Andrea. Beautiful. I love that. Yeah, well, I'll put all those blends up on the link tree, and you can try them all out. All right, shall we, after all that informative information, shall we just settle? And I should have had some Clary Sage in my diffuser right beside me so that it was giving me that beautiful, relaxing vibe. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Thank you. All right, let's begin just by settling into your space. Hi, Sean. Let your body soften. Let your shoulders drop. I know mine are already always tight. Let your hands rest easily if you do have bloodstone or any other crystal. Just bring it into your hands. And take a slow breath in through your nose. And a soft exhale through your mouth. Let's do it again. Breathing in and breathing out. Just let the day begin to drift a little further away with each breath. And beside you rests your bloodstone if you have one, or any other crystal, or just imagine the one I've been showing you. And somewhere nearby is the soft herbal scent with a little bit of floralness to it of clary sage. It's just lingering in the air. It's not overwhelming. It's just enough. Just enough to feel like something is gently clearing. Maybe like a window opening somewhere within you. And bring your awareness down into your body now, into your chest, your stomach, your legs, your feet. Just feel the weight of yourself there. Feel the earth beneath you. It's holding you without any effort at all. And then bloodstone begins to feel steady beside you, like a beautiful quiet pulse. And clary sage just drifts softly through your breath. It's clearing, it's softening, it's opening space. And you don't need to do anything, just be here. Now, just imagine you're standing at the edge of a vast, amazing ancient forest. And the air is a little bit cool. It's just a gentle little whisper on your skin. And the ground beneath your feet is soft with moss and earth. And you can smell something green, something alive, something grounding. And in your hand, your bloodstone feels solid, reassuring. And that scent of clary sage just moves through you around you like air, like whispering air, like a beautiful soft guide. And then a narrow path appears before you. It's winding slowly into the forest, and you take your first step. And with each step, your body feels heavier in the best way, more present, more grounded, more here. And the sounds of the outside world begin to fade, replaced by soft rustling leaves, distant birds, the hum of life. And as you keep walking, the forest begins to deepen, the trees grow taller, and the light filters softly through the canopy above. There's no rush here, no destination you need to reach, just that beautiful path beneath your feet and that beautiful rhythm of your breath. And Bloodstone anchors you with every step. Clary Sage clears the spaces around your thoughts. And slowly, 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 your mind starts to quiet. And as you keep walking, you arrive at a small clearing. And at the center is a circle of stones, old, worn, ancient. And you feel immediately that this is a place of truth, not harsh truth, not confronting truth, but the kind that simply is. So you step into the circle. And now you sit down in the circle. You move the bloodstone over your heart space. You can feel its weight, its steadiness, its presence. And Clary Sage continues to move through your breath, opening, creating space. And in that space, something begins to rise. It's not loud, it's not demanding, just a gentle, beautiful knowing, a feeling. A truth that's always been there, but just hasn't had space to be heard. but don't force it. You don't need to understand it fully. Just notice it. Maybe it's a feeling. Maybe it's a word. Maybe even a colour. Or a sense. So let's just stay here for a while. Just let it unfold. And as you sit, you begin to feel something else from beneath you, from the earth itself. It's a sense of support rising up. It's like roots gently connecting to you, holding you, steadying you, reminding you that you are supported, that you are held, and you are allowed to be here. And Bloodstone deepens this connection. And Clary Sage keeps the space clear and open. Now gently bring your awareness back to your body, your breath, your heart. Notice how you feel now. Maybe it's a little bit quieter. Maybe it's a little bit clearer. Maybe it's a little bit more grounded. And just take a slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, imagine that sense of knowing just settling into your heart. It's not something you have to act on right now, just something you're allowed to carry. And slowly you rise, you take one last look at the clearing. And it's not as if it's something you're leaving, it's just something that now exists within you. And you turn and you begin to walk back along the forest path. Each step bringing you back, knowing that something has shifted, something feels steadier, softer, clearer. And then begin now to just notice your physical surroundings again, space around you, surface beneath you, the rhythm of your breath, Bloodstone still sitting with you, Clary Sage still softly present. Take another deep breath in. And a slow, deep breath out. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes and your nose. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. And just remember that sometimes the answers don't come from searching. They just come from finally being still enough to hear what's already within us. Welcome back. Sorry about my sneeze near the end of it. Thank you, Jenny. Oh, thank you, Andrea. I love these meditations with the crystal and the essential oil. It's just take you somewhere special. That's what I feel like anyway. Take me somewhere special. Until I sneezed. Until I sneezed. Ah, thank you, Maribel. No, normally I can be a bit louder, but I tried to keep that one in a bit. Andrea. Ah, beautiful, Andrea. Yeah. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Maribel. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, if you enjoy this very long session and it's been for your first time, follow me. I'd love you to follow me. Check out my groups on Insight Timer. Listen to my tracks, rate my tracks. My more recent ones are better than my earlier ones, but hey, I think everyone can say that. You should get some, Jenny, and just smell it. It has that lovely sort of earthy, herby smell, but it has slightly floral as well. Has that beautiful balance, which is really, really nice. I've always thought it never sounds like it should be a nice essential oil, but it is. I always, for some reason, Clary Sage just makes me think herbaceous and cleansing, I guess, because of the ordinary sage. And I've never thought that Clary Sage would be something I'd want to put in a body oil or anything like that. But it's beautiful. It has that beautiful, nice balance of that little bit of herbs and that little bit of floral, and it's lovely. Really, really lovely. You should try and see if you can smell it somewhere. It's fabulous, fabulous. So go to my link tree and I will put these blends up for you to try and see if you do like it. Try one of them, Jenny, and see if you do like it. This, I record this, and this goes on to it's been recorded to my group in my Book of Faces. and then I put it up onto the Tubes of You. So you can see these again if you want to catch something that you didn't quite hear. Maybe if you missed the crystal part, or you had to leave early. Well, if you've left early, you haven't heard the Clary Sage and you're not hearing me say this. But anyway, and so they're there for your reference again, and yeah, definitely try the blends. Definitely let me know how you feel about the blends. I know Cece just loves making all my tea blends. She's really got into that, which is awesome. I think that's just so beautiful, so beautiful. And next time I'll see you will be tomorrow. Come and see us tomorrow. I'm in Violet 108's collab live tomorrow with the musicians and the poets. So there's 4 of us poets, and there's 3 or 4 musicians. I can't remember now. So it'll be a wonderful, wonderful time. I wish I could for some reason I can't put other people's lives up. Other people can do it, but I can't for some reason, which is weird. Andrea, it is 11 o'clock our time. You are, yeah, so yeah. Yes, yeah. Oh, okay, Andrea. Have fun then with your tour group. And then otherwise, you will see me on Saturday. Wonderful, Maribel. Wonderful. Wonderful. And so, yes, my next live is Saturday, our beautiful Mala live. I just love that. As I said earlier, I just made a beautiful new mala, and I thought, gee, this one's short, but they're tiny, tiny beads. I had to count it several times to make sure I still had the 108. So yeah, it's just lovely. So I made that one today, and it was fabulous. So I might use that one on Saturday, actually. And yeah, beautiful. I use them. I'd love to be able to give them away to some of you beautiful people on here too. But you all live so far away. You all live so far away. It costs a whole lot more to send them than to me making them. Yes, you do, Andrea. You'll have to send me your address, and I'll decide which one I think you need. You should do that. I will do that. And I have my beautiful new course up as well, and that is a beautiful way, like we did the meditation imagining the scent, but you can get your own essential oils and do meditations with essential oils. So you have the aroma, the beautiful scent of the essential oils adding to the meditation. I tell you which oils to use for different types of things, and we do a little wee meditation there with the oils and that. So yeah. I do lots of meditations. From people here. But yeah, that's because I can't get out and do much because of my mobility issues. I love doing this. I love spending time with you all, and I love sharing the beautiful knowledge I've gained over the years. It's fabulous, fabulous. Andrea, I just love doing it. I love doing it. So yeah. Yes, there is a lot on here. Absolutely. And just going to other people's lives too. You can support me by coming to mine, or you can support me by donating, but you can do it with all the other teachers too. Go to your favorite teacher and donate to them, just because. And that's beautiful. It's beautiful. No, Andrea, don't worry. It's beautiful. I love all your green hearts, Angela. My favorite color. My favorite color. All right, my lovelies, I think I have said everything I need to say. If there's any questions, let me know. You can find ways to contact me if you want. Just remember that Apple takes 30% of your donation. So if you want to do that a different way, you can see that on my Linktree too. But for me, it's not about the money. It's beautiful. It helps me buy the oils and the crystals and things like that. But it is not about that. It is about you and just sharing beautiful knowledge with you and me getting all that beautiful energy back from you. So it's a win-win situation. All right, my darlings. Love to you all. See you maybe tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Thanks, Howard. See ya.